All the launch games have just been announced for MCC Island, which means the closed beta for what might be the most anticipated Minecraft server of the past 2 years is right around the corner. Here's everything we know about the games that a lucky few will be playing in mere days.
Before we get to the actual game mechanics, here are some sweeping things to keep note of for the island. In every game, you'll be playing for score, which is basically Island's version of coins, but modified a bit so it rewards individual performance a bit more.
You'll be rewarded with game tokens and XP based on how much score you get. Game tokens can be used to buy cosmetics and items in the lobby, and XP will help you level up in your faction. There's also a ton of exciting new mechanics, namely sparks, orbs, and timed orbs. Sparks are like regular drinkable potions, except they don't need to be actually drunk. They take effect instantly.
Orbs are similar to splash potions, except they've been tweaked to have the same throwing arc as a snowball or an ender pearl, and on hitting a surface turn into a potion cloud similar to a lingering potion. Timed orbs are basically orbs that I just mentioned, but they have a timer built in before they go off, so you can bounce them off of walls.
First off, we have Sky Battle. Unlike the MCC event rendition of the game, Sky Battle will launch with only 8 teams of 4 in every game, and it's been teased that in the future, modes like solos and duos may also be added. You'll have to fight to stay alive and be the last player standing as the border shrinks. Standard Sky Battle stuff. And to do that, you'll be making use of one of the many tweaks Nox Crew has made to the game for MCC Island.
Instead of chests having set and decided loot like in the main event, chests will have randomly generated loot and a certain color, which determines the rarity of the loot inside. From the tier 0 vanilla chests, which are only found at spawn points, all the way up to tier 4 golden chests found at the center of the map, and players can make use of these items to help them try and win.
You'll earn score in Sky Battle by staying alive and getting kills. For the beta, there'll be 2 maps to play on, MCC's Candyland and an island exclusive map, Red House. Next up, to get to the other side. To get to the other side on MCC Island is very similar to its MCC counterpart, however, on Island, you'll only be playing 3 rounds of 90 seconds with 24 players. The 6 maps that'll be available during the beta are Industry, Walls, Siege, Cliff, Pits, and the island exclusive map, Treetop. To spice up the game, however, this game will also have modifiers. There's a random chance for each round to get one of currently 5 modifiers applied to it, to add just that extra bit of chaos into the game.
The modifiers that we currently know are TNT type, where TNT will fall from the sky, break bridges, and knock you off the map if you're not careful. 1 life. You'll only have 1 life to complete the course in this mode, so be careful. Falling off the map means you're gone for the rest of the round. Crumbling blocks. Your blocks will break themselves a short time after they're placed, so you're gonna have to be extra fast on your feet. Slapsticks. Just everyone gets knockback sticks, this modifier will be hell. And lastly, the modifier that will no doubt be the bane of high ping players, red light, green light, where you're only allowed to move while a traffic light shown to all players is green. You'll get score for finishing by whacking a chicken as usual, and there will also be a bonus if you finish in the top 10 as well.
Hole in the Wall is a penultimate game for the beta's roster, and it'll also be fairly similar to the events version of the game. However, with only 24 players and a whopping 4-minute rounds, the Nox Crew decided to spice this game up with tricks and traps as well, like Sandfall, where sand rains from the sky, or Feeling Hot, where blazes spawn to attack players.
Other tricks include One Punch, where each player is given a boxing glove with which they can punch any other player just once, or Low Gravity, where players are randomly given slow falling for a bit. Unlike the To Get the Other Side modifiers, Hole in the Wall tricks will take place multiple times per round and can be different ones every time. As the round continues, the chance of a trick occurring increases until the very end, or a trick will be occurring every 5 seconds, so it's unlikely that you're going to take all 4 minutes to get to the end of every single round.
The last game we're getting for the closed beta is BattleBox, where 4 teams of 4 will face off in 3 1-minute rounds, so like regular MCC, but much faster.
The kits we know of currently are the Scrapper, who is well armored and has a good amount of damage output, the Baller, who has a lot of orbs or potions to throw, the Healer, who, well, heals, the Flanker, who's speedy, the Trickster, who will be able to sneak up on the enemy team, the Sharpshooter, who will be the bow spammer, and the Gadgeteer, who will have a wide array of gadgets. Apart from all that, there'll be 4 maps for BattleBox: Canal, Paint Factory, and Trains for the main event, and an exclusive map, Mines, which will be added to the beta after a little bit.
That's all we know about Island's closed beta so far. Make sure to subscribe here so that you don't miss any news about the server going forward, and check out our other MCC Island videos next.